I'm here today to bring to the President our good tidings. We wish you well. We are very happy with what is happening in Nigeria today. I just feel that it is important for us to come and say thank you to you. When we had the problem of the kidnapping, which was about the first major one in Oyo State, we were apprehensive. We are saying, what is the government doing? What is the federal government doing? What is the Oyo State government doing? But we now found that between you and your security people, to which I'm going to thank them through you, you have made a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria. The fact that you did not pay ransom, the fact that you stood your ground, shows that, yes, you now have a government that knows what it's doing. So, Mr. President, we cannot thank you enough for that feat. It was a big feat because the people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Shibog? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has now brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Oyo State. Because people now know that you now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of weakness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much, Mr. President. We are really very grateful. But let me also advise, on behalf of my colleagues, that you should not please abandon that forest. You have been able to send away all the kidnappers, all the people that were there, that were threat to life and property of people of Oyo State. You have succeeded in getting them out of the place. But please, let us have the presence of the security agencies there, so that they do not regather. This is a forest that extends from Oyo State to Niger State. It's supposed to be the reserve. And it started from Ashenyi. Ashenyi is here. Igbo, Kishi, all along to Kwara State, Barutin, then to Niger State. So if you are able to secure the place, it means that Oyo State is secured. So thank you very much, Mr. President, for that feat. And we hope that our wish of not abandoning the place so that they do not regather again will be accepted to you. Secondly, Mr. President, we look at the infrastructural development we are bringing to Oyo State. We have 10 ongoing projects costing more than 2 trillion naira. I don't think we have had it as good before. Of course, the decay in particularly in the road networks is becoming something that we are now hopeful that by the time you complete your second term, there will be things of the past. Everybody, all of us know that Ibadan, Ife, has been a perennial problem. But now, with the concrete that we are putting there, we believe that we have solved the problem once and for all. And that goes on. That goes on to Elisha, Akure, and so on and so forth. So please, keep the good work on. Thank you, and God will help you.
Congratulations on the Oriire Oyo State's rescue that succeeded. I think we succeeded with your support, prayers, and I agree with you that we should commend the men and women of the armed forces for their excellent performance. On behalf of them, I accept your message, and I will forward this same thing and this same message on. As we emphasize the question of security, that each event teaches us new methods, open our eyes, challenge us to examine and re-examine our architecture, our strategy, our map and operations. And you will have seen we've given a geographical and numerical answer to the challenges. We refuse to pay ransom. We have the geography of the forest. We know what it is. And in answer to it, you've seen that from 8 divisions now, we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time, to give, that response time the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so. We have equally embarked upon what was missing. Several decades of fears and uncertainty about what to do about security at the local level will be corrected. There will be state police. And that state police, we have a guardrail from abuses. We will protect it from abuses. And you traditional rulers, too, we have role to play more well, thank you for mentioning the question of the forest. We are equally enhancing the capacity and capability of the forest guards. They are not just to chase antelopes and animals. We are going to have them chase the criminals and deal with them in the various forests. It is very important to let you know that the mention of intelligence is very, very important. And I want you to take it to our people to be extra vigilant, to look at things critically, know their neighborhoods, know their areas, report strange people. We refuse to negotiate for ransom, negotiate. these criminals wanted us to release from detention members of their criminal gangs that were already arrested. That was one of their conditions, outside of the money they're looking for. And I said, no deal. We are not going to negotiate with criminals. They committed murder, and we were ready to finish with their families and members of their own communities. So they grew somewhere. Some of them that are non-Nigerians. You see the problem of insecurity in Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger Republic is adding more fuel to our challenges. In fact, that is why we must enhance the capacity of the forest guards as well as create the state police. And you have governed before as the governor. You need to help us communicate to these governors. Today, the economy of operation is high. More the money that I'm pushing to the state, if you had it during your own time or during my time, it would have been different. They are taking 4 to 5 times their money in the past. Nobody is borrowing money to pay salaries now. Pensioners are receiving their pay and gratuity. And they should do more to, instead of fly over where there's no numeric traffic, build roads and arteries, network to really enhance the quality of life and the accessibility of the security agencies to penetrate those areas. I will be calling meetings of so many of you traditional leaders to to listen to you and offer some suggestions. And throughout the country, I'll do that. Find time to listen to that. The immediate challenge is monumental. It's not an easy job, but to me, I asked for the job and I got it. You gave me the support and I got to do it. I accept the asset and liability of my predecessor. So that's the challenge of today. I'm glad you are here. I congratulate you on the peace and stability of the region, the state, and I can tell you the security challenge is getting better. We are getting hang of it much better. Anytime you come across some of our soldiers and police officers, please pat them on the back and say thank you. They are doing a good job. It's a big challenge. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.